What's up? What's up, party people? It's your boy Raheem coming at you live from the 905 and the 416 here with your boy Amir. And we got a special one for you because Joe Biden has given us an Easter egg. Once again, Joe Biden has given us something beautiful to celebrate. Now, this morning, Joe Biden, in his presidential proclamation, he says the Transgender Day of Visibility honors the extraordinary courage and contributions of transgender Americans. He has labeled March 31st as the Transgender Day of Visibility. Happy Easter, people.
Happy Easter. Yeah.
It's our boy Joe going at it
It's
again, man.
news to me, man.
It's unbelievable. It is
Yeah.
unbelievable. There's a lot of people that have a lot of things to say about this. Now, obviously, first thing we'll go to is what Trump's camp had to say. So, it is appalling and insulting that Joe Biden's White House formally proclaimed Easter Sunday as Trans Day of Visibility. That's Trump's camp. House Speaker Mike Johnson, who's again a Republican as well, said that the Biden administration had betrayed the central tenet of Easter and the American people are taking note. All right. And now, on the opposite end of the spectrum, Democrats, they're saying, as a Christian who celebrates Easter with family, President Biden stands for bringing people together and upholding the dignity and freedoms of every American. This is spoken by White House spokesperson Andrew Bates. And Bates also further went on further to say, sadly, it's unsurprising politicians are seeking to divide and weaken our country with cruel, hateful, and dishonest rhetoric. President Biden will never abuse his faith for political purposes or for profit. What do you think, man? What do you think?
I mean, this is news to me, man. You're telling me, and I missed that this morning's speech from Mr. Biden, but and now I'm thinking, okay, I should have watched it and see what the expressions were and how it went, and maybe I wanted to see Joe Biden's expression himself when he was claiming today to be, Easter Sunday to be this recognition day for transgender community. I
Yeah.
mean, I have nothing against transgender community and everything is great. Everybody has the right to be who they are and how they want to live. But it kind of seems like this is a holiday and this is a day that has been celebrated by billions or maybe the entire world and for like a very long time, and now you're adding something else to this day and you're trying to add this additional item into this day. It kind of feels like I don't know where he's trying to go with this. I mean, there's 364 days in the left in the year outside of this day, and you can pick any other day to be that day, but why this day? I would like to know his thoughts or his theory behind this. Why
I,
this
I
Sunday?
I'll tell you what. If I'm a Christian and I hear this, I am absolutely outraged. Right? If I'm a
Yeah.
Christian, I listen, I'm a proud Muslim. But if I was a Christian and I heard this on Easter Sunday, I would be absolutely outraged because you're talking about a 0.1% population of America, and you are putting them ahead of what the Christian faith and belief is. Essentially,
Yeah,
that's what you're doing,
that
right?
too. That too, yeah.
So, in my opinion, I think what's happening here is, again, divide, 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 and then conquer, right? The Democratic Party, Joe Biden, they realized that they don't have the popularity vote that they thought that they did, right?
Hmm. Hmm.
And with that said, I think they are really struggling to figure out how they are going to beat Donald Trump in this year's election. It's not going to be a surprise that we're going to see a lot of these tricks come out of the bag. We're going to see all sorts of black swan events, one of which we're going to talk about, which I definitely want to get your opinion. I want to get the viewers' opinion because we'll get into it, and we'll keep things exciting. But I just think that this is, we've seen this playbook before. I think Joe Biden is targeting minority groups to try and peddle votes, right? And
with
that's
their
what it
work.
all
Yeah.
comes down to.
Yeah.
So I just think it's a weak attempt. I think it's very ill planned to do it on, just like you said, right? Any other day, whatever the case may be, but to hold that on Easter Sunday, it's it's shocking, insulting, appalling, all of it. So I agree with Trump's camp. No surprise there, but I mean, it's logical, it's sensible, it's realistic, it makes sense.
Yeah. Agree. So, yeah, well, I still, again, I'm gonna come back to this. Like, why this Sunday? Out of all the days in the entire year, why this Sunday? And
So
I see
apparently,
your point. Yeah,
yeah,
you're trying to cut. He's trying to get that minority vote there, but
yeah.
it
So
there are.
the thing is, apparently, and sorry, I don't mean to cut you off, but so you're asking why this Sunday, right? On In 2021, on March 31st, he actually was the first time that he labeled this day as the Transgender Day of Visibility, right?
Okay.
And it just happens that Easter falls on this same Sunday. But for him to, on Easter Sunday, his proclamation speech, for this to be highlighted as, point number one, that this day is, dedicated to, it just, it's, it's poor taste, man. It's not good. It doesn't give him a good look
Yeah,
at all.
yeah, and also I want to add over there. Okay, so maybe you win this minority vote over here, but then you're also upsetting all the other Christians that are in the US, and some of them may like Biden and may want to vote for you, but after hearing this, they might change their opinion.
It's one more reason for you guys to reconsider.
Think
But
about your.
absolutely. But anyway, moving on.
Yeah.
So we got some breaking news in the front of social media.